It really is a trauma bond, whether that be a good trauma or a bad trauma. It's interesting. There's such like a weird sister dynamic.
Yeah.
Like I personally never knew these three, right? But like I feel like in the first 10 minutes of being on set of the reunion, we all were like, all right, we've been through the same thing. Like we all can relate in a way.
It's a trauma bond.
It really is a trauma bond, whether that be a good trauma or a bad trauma. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't necessarily mean it's a negative thing, but there's just such like a what's the word, like familiarity.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
It's a really strong foundation.
Yeah.
And like I was saying yesterday, like I could go 10 years without seeing any of them, and I'd see them and I'd be like, oh,
Sister.
nothing has changed. Because when you go through something as strong, like when you go through something like that, you create such a strong relationship that you just completely understand each other. You know, like I've seen not you, but like clips of you, everyone at their worst, everyone at their best, and you understand people in such a deep way that you don't really get to experience with a lot of people. So,
it's something that nobody, unless you've been in it and done what we've done, you don't get it. So it's something that we're always gonna have. You know, we're always gonna know
what each other went through.
And our parents are the same way. I feel like too. Our moms are the same way.
Same exact way.
They're like high school girls. Like they call each other with everything still.
Oh
my god, I just got a new car.
It's a family thing. I mean, I feel like we even talk to each other's mothers, and people don't even realize how close we are. So I always think it's funny when people write so many negative things about us and our relationships with each other, because we are all so close, and everything that other people say doesn't matter because we've gone through so much together. Our moms, us, everything.
10, 15 extra moms, extra sisters, even their dads. I'm like, well, you're basically like my second dad. You're like, their brothers are like my brothers. Like, it's just a really big, dysfunctional, but amazing family.
Emphasis on dysfunction.
It's hard to talk about the stuff that we went through.
What do you guys think she was like in prison? I've cried more today than I have on most episodes of Dance Moms.
See, I can't say the same.
Why are you always crying?
It was actually really therapeutic. It made me realize I should probably go to therapy. But it was really incredible because I got to look back as an adult who is like I'm a fully formed human, and I have my own identity now. So I look back and I'm honestly just really grateful. Like I can't stop expressing my gratitude because every moment that I experienced on the show shaped who I am today, and I'm really proud of who I am today, and that wouldn't have happened without, you know, that particular competition that was kind of manufactured between us, and the intense, like the negativity and the positivity and all of it. So it brought up a lot of emotions, and I think I kind of finally realized what it is about the experience that was so difficult for me. But you know, half of the battle is just kind of recognizing what you need to work through, and then working through it is a little bit easier. I feel like as a kid I was pretty naive. I was not actively aware that it was happening. I was kind of always just trying to prove myself to my dance teacher. Like I was always like, well, why don't you like me? Like I don't get it. I'm doing my best. Why do you not want me to win so badly? So it wasn't until I was an adult that I was like, oh, that was out of my control. Like I could have done the absolute best job in the world and it still wouldn't have been enough. So there's nothing I can do about that. That's more so about other people than it is about me. I think we're all on our own journeys, and so whether we're all ready to come together and talk about what we went through or not, we're still kind of working through it. It's, you know, up to our own discretion, but, you know, the girls here, we were clearly ready to face some things, so we worked through that. I mean, there's not really any fights we had to, like, resolve because we don't really fight, but, yeah, we still keep in touch, and I see her occasionally, and like I said, she's still one of my sisters as well.
Yeah.